Is the Spirits Are Forever With You banner coming out at the end of this year a W or an L? Is it hype or not? I think it's time we go ahead and talk about it and play my
お前の道はここで終わりだ。見せてその先の力というもの。Bleach Brave Souls.
Alright, what is going on, you guys? This is your brother the Smasher, and welcome back to yet another Bleach Brave Souls video. And today, I figure I may as well, discuss my overall opinions and talk about the fact of the matter that instead of Thousand Year Blood War, which was pretty much anticipated by everyone, including myself, instead we get Spirits Are Forever With You banner, and we're finally getting Beyond Bankai characters, which were pretty much long overdue, and it's Toshiro, Sajin, and Kaname. Now, before we talk about this, I'm not saying that the characters are bad or anything, because by the time we get the stats and skills, I'm expecting them to be really good. Toshiro already has a really great kit, so I'm expecting some really good skills from him. Kaname, same thing, and Sajin pretty much going to be a PvP character. He's going to be able to kill Chad like as if it were nothing, and he's just going to be another balanced PvP character. We'll just have to wait and see until tomorrow when they release the stats and skills for all three of the characters, but that's not the topic of this video. The topic I'm talking about is the actual timing for this banner right here. Keep in mind, these characters are coming out as an end of the year celebration, and on the exact same day we had the Bankai livestream, we also had episode 12 and 13 drop for the Bleach 1000 Year Blood War anime, ending off the first core of 1000 Year Blood War, and we'll have to wait until July to get the second core to come out, which is probably going to be another 12 to 13 episodes, if not slightly more, slightly less. And honestly, I feel like KLab dropped the ball in terms of the marketing for the 1000 Year Blood War anime. End of year celebration is a time of the year where people are gonna be getting into the game, and when they see what we're about to get, people are gonna be like, oh, okay, cool, I do like these characters, but where are the 1000 Year Blood War characters? That is the type of mindset I am going with, because if they actually prepared 1000 Year Blood War characters in advance for this type of celebration, I feel like it would have been better, the marketing would have been on top, and more people would pretty much log into the game and would be even willing to spend money just to pull for these characters. And as a whole, lads, let's just take a look at the album real quick. We only got 2000 Year Blood War banners that have dropped this year and were marketed nicely. We got the banner with Yuha, Yama, and Aizen, which dropped right around part 2 of the 7th anniversary, and on that same month, we also had the trailer drop for 1000 Year Blood War, where it just showed us a good amount of the anime, how well it was good. My goodness, it was a great time back then, definitely, and it was on point. It definitely got a lot of people playing this game, a lot of new players trying to, pull for these characters right here, even, people spending money on this game. It was a great time to be playing Brave Souls, and we still had the 7th anniversary celebration, which in my opinion was the best anniversary of Brave Souls, but that's just my personal opinion. And then we had these three characters come out in time for when the anime started airing. They came out at the end of the month of September 31st, with the anime premiering around October 10th or so. I don't remember the exact date. These characters were prepared in advance for when the anime was about to drop, and they did a good job at that. And really, again, in my opinion, I think that KLab kind of dropped the ball with the fact that they're pushing out Spirits Are Forever With You characters instead of 1000 Year Blood War characters, because, okay, how will they drop the 1000 Year Blood War characters, you guys may ask. Lads, we have the manga. So realistically speaking, they can take that as a source material, prepare the characters for whatever we get, and even make remakes of those characters. Like, they can actually do it. They nailed the remake of Aizen and Yamamoto just fine, even for Yuha. And this is the final version of Yuha that basically appears later on at the final chapters of the manga, so I think they did a good job with him, minus the soul bomb because it was a bit iffy, but like they still did a great job remaking this character as a whole. They can still use the manga to make these characters. And I don't know, again, it's just bad marketing. These Spirits Are Forever With You characters were just way long overdue that they could have released them any time of the year. Anytime or even later, they could have done that because, okay, let's just take into perspective, right? This end of month banner, right? That we had Lisa, Shinji, and this love right here, right? If KLab really wanted to, they could have scrapped these characters and released them as mid-month characters, and then end of the month we would have gotten, per se, the Beyond Bankai characters, especially since we just had Kenpachi, Azushiro, and Kuryoshiki drop. Now, yes, it would pretty much, you know, be bad in terms of us for when it came to spending orbs in the game, but it would have still been a better time to release because, again, it would just, you know, net KLab even more profit, more money, and it would have still gotten people to spend their orbs regardless for them, like realistically speaking. Or better yet, considering we had like, I want to say 2 months of drought where we had premium characters, they could have very well, I don't know, right after these 1000 Year Blower characters dropped the Beyond Bankai characters as soon as Mayuri, Kisuke, and Akon dropped, and I think it would have been fine, but for what they were going for, I can actually respect that, nothing wrong. Or they could have, you know, not released these 3 Okioras. Yes, I'm even talking about my favorite character. They could have chose not to release those characters and just drop the Spirits Are Forever With You characters, and I think it would have been fine. Like, honestly speaking. And if we go ahead and take a look back at when we got the last Beyond Bankai characters, here they are. Spirits Are Forever With You, Yoruichi, and Soifun. And guess how long ago we had to wait until them, ever since we got Retsu and Kenny. Like, here they are, Retsu and Kenny. They came out at the end of the year of 2021. Look at the gap. Like, we had, for mid-month, Byakuya and Renji. End of month, Rukia and Rengiku. Mid-month of February, we had the 3 Arankars, and end of the month of February, Yoruichi and Soifun. So, realistically speaking, not even too many months apart, and then they decided to drop Kenpachi and Azushiro 2 months later ever since then, and they just kind of stopped producing the Beyond Bankai characters. Which, alright, fine, I take it, but like what I'm trying to say is, they could have chosen to release these Spirits Are Forever With You characters earlier or later. In my opinion, if they dropped the Spirits Are Forever With You characters around, let's say, I don't want to say end of the month of January, but end of the month of February, I think that would have been the right timing to release them. Sure, it would mean delaying the characters even further, but if you guys really think about it, from a marketing standpoint, I feel like it would have gotten a lot more players after watching the anime to play the game even further. So like, I don't know, man. Now, that being said, the 1000 Year Blower characters are still gonna come, don't get me wrong, and the Spirits Are Forever With You characters are also gonna be really good. I'm not trashing on them. I just feel like that KLab just did the wrong move to give us another Spirits Are Forever With You banner. Like, they could have chosen to release the Spirits Are Forever With You banner later, because we're gonna have to wait a while until the next 1000 Year Blower characters. And even then, we still need the remaining Quincy. Like, bro, where is Kisuke? I know he only had 2 or 3 episodes of highlights, but still, he deserves to be a character. So, like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Anyways, again, let me know if you guys agree or disagree. I felt like I needed to make a video talking about this. I just think it's really bad marketing from KLab's standpoint, where they could have just released these characters anytime earlier or later. But it is what it is. Are you guys still going to be summoning on the end of the year banner? Are you guys going to go crazy? Now, that being said, we still have yet to get the stats and skills, so we don't know how good they are, but I'm expecting them to be really, really good. And in terms of the banner, it's probably going to be more than likely filled up with Spirits Are Forever With You and Cancer Emerald characters, so I'm not really expecting the best in terms of value, but we'll just have to wait and see. Tomorrow we'll get the stats and skills, and by then I'll make a video talking about it. So yeah, this has been your boy the Death Smasher. Hope to see you guys all in the next one, and y'all have a fantastic day. So take care, lads. Peace out.